Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sharon Brown, and I will be speaking to you today about Medical Office Administrative Assistant. Roles and responsibilities within this field vary within the different types of healthcare offices. There are many factors that translate into this profession, and several of these factors are why more and more people are trying to break into this field. Duties often include greeting patients as they arrive for appointments, answering phone calls and forwarding them through the appropriate channels, making return appointments for patients, distributing mail throughout the practice, and organizing and maintaining patient files. This will cause responsibilities within this field oftentimes expand with experience. While medical administrative assistant positions are becoming more prominent, they are not often always easy to obtain. These types of positions often bring in over 100 applicants before the job posting closes. Someone who is trying to land a job within this market can always help herself by exemplifying knowledge about the organization she is applying with, expressing time-specific goals and possible ways to reach them, and through being organized and displaying a sense of confidence with interviewing. Prospective employees should always arrive to interviews fully prepared, otherwise they may appear to be disorganized, and more often than not, this will cause the applicant to lose his or her chance of landing this position. While a lack of organization may not reflect poorly on the applicant, a lack of preparedness often weighs heavily on the views of those conducting the interview. Now let's talk salary. As the graphic goes around, when considering applying for a job, applicants are usually focused on the potential salary. Applicants with no experience in the medical field around Clayton, North Carolina typically start off around $13 per hour. Medical administrative assistants nationwide average a yearly salary of $31,450, which equates to $14 an hour. Salaries from state to state tend to vary based on differences in cost of living. Experience is also a factor when considering the typical salary of medical administrative assistants. Someone with greater than 2 years of experience could potentially make $3 or $5 more an hour than someone entering the field with no experience. When considering going into the medical field as a medical administrative assistant, it is important to learn how different factors may affect one's activities. There are many reasons why the demand for administrative assistants within the medical field is rapidly growing. It is important for someone interviewing to become a part of this workforce to remember the importance of impressing the interviewers because of the growing number of applicants for those jobs. However, when considering entering into this line of work, there are many different areas to examine before accepting a job offer, such as salaries often offered by the organization and responsibilities a new employee may be asked to perform.